we're looking at the price elasticity of demand for goods that obey the law of demand. Now, there are 5 of them. 1, perfectly inelastic demand. These goods exhibit no change or sensitivity to their quantity demanded as a result of a change in their price. So you can see from the diagram, as the price goes up, demand does not change, so demand is equal to 0. Goods such as insulin or medicines have a PED equal to 0 because people's health depends on it. As the price goes up, the quantity demanded stays the same. There's no sensitivity to change in the price. So to increase revenues, increase the price. To increase profits, increase the price. Note, the government would operate strict control over such goods so that consumers are not exploited. Now we're going to look at the next type, which is relatively inelastic. You can see that the demand curve is quite steep. Goods show a small response in their quantity demanded as a result of a change in the price. It is PED, when you do it mathematically, of greater than 0 but less than 1. Examples would be petrol, alcohol, and tobacco. Now you can look at the diagram, look at the price falling from P to P1. So that's bigger than the quantity that rises. So to increase revenues, increase price, and to increase profits, increase price. Now we have unity elasticity of demand. In other words, if we do it mathematically, right, we end up with a PED equal to 1. Goods are characterized by the fact that the percentage increase in price produces the exact same percentage decrease in the quantity demanded, and that's reflected in the diagram. The 4th one then is elastic demand or relatively elastic demand. Goods that show a significant response to their quantity demanded as a result of a change in their price, they have a PED greater than 1. Goods that have close substitutes will have a PED greater than 1. So in other words, to increase revenues, we must reduce our price. And you can see in the diagram, if you go from P to P1, there's a small decrease in price, but there's a much bigger increase in the quantity demanded. To increase revenues, reduce price. To increase profits, reduce price. Reduce the price as much as possible without going below the cost of production. And the 5th one then is perfectly elastic demand. These are goods that are totally responsive to a change in their price and would have a PED of infinity. So therefore, to increase revenues, reduce the price. To increase profits, produce where costs are at a minimum. An example of goods that would be perfectly elastic, right, would be agricultural goods.